And we are live.
Good evening, Capistrano Unified School District parents. My name is Stephanie Avra, and I'm the Director of Educational Technology. Tonight, I'm going to share with you an overview of our new learning management system called Canvas. This webinar will be 30 minutes long, and we will just go over some basic login information and some basic views of what our Canvas looks like for Capistrano. So why did we switch to Canvas? So Canvas is a pre-K through 12 learning management system. Previously, we used Schooloop for grades 6 through 12. And we wanted to have a more consistent district-wide learning management system. So we switched to Canvas. This allows us to build a digital learning environment for all of our students, whether we are online, at school, or in a hybrid situation. It actually simplifies teaching and learning for both the teacher, the student, and the parent. So what do you need to know about Canvas? Well, when you log into Canvas as a parent, you will be able to see the content and lessons for all of your students' classes. There are due dates, their upcoming tests and quizzes, teacher announcements, and of course, their grades. And how will students log in? Well, there's a couple different ways for students to log in. The first way is for them to go to their Capo Google student homepage, which I have a screenshot of right here, and I will show you in a minute as well. Students are used to going to this page for school, and they can either log in with this Canvas icon right here, or they can log in through Clever, which will have a Canvas icon in as well. I will tell you that not all schedules are into our system for all of our schools, so students aren't able to log in just yet, but we hope to get them in there as soon as possible. And students, if you're not sure, parents, if they're not sure of their logins, just a reminder that you can find their student logins in the Aries Parent Portal. As a reminder, their username is the year of their graduation, their last name, their first initial, and their middle initial at capousd.org for the most part. Sometimes there's exceptions, but most of the time it looks like this. And their password is their 7-digit ID plus the letter A. And that's for grades pre-K through 9. For grades 10 through 12, the username is the same. However, their password changed when they entered 9th grade last year. They chose their password. And then how do you log in as a parent? Well, you will need your students' login first. So their Google name again, their graduation date, etc., their student ID number plus the letter A, and you will need this, a Canvas pairing code. So how do you get that Canvas pairing code? First, you will have your child log into their Canvas account and navigate to settings. So they'll click on their account and they'll click on settings. Once they're in settings, on the right side of the page, they'll see pair with observer. This will give them a code, will give you a code that you will copy. Once you have that copied, you will then log in to this website. This website is linked on every school's website, and I will show you that in a minute. You will click right here where it says Parent of a Canvas User, click here for an account. So that's the first place you'll click. This box will appear. You'll type your name, your email, your password, a password that you choose, and then you'll re-enter your password. Then this is where you will paste that pairing code that you copied from your student's account. Once you pasted that pairing code, all you have to do is click Start Participating, and then your account will be linked to your child's account. What if you have more than one child in the district in more than one school? No problem. With Canvas, it's easy. Now that you have your own account, you will log in to your account and you will go to Settings. In Settings, you'll see the word Observing. And then click on Observing and you'll see this box on the right-hand side. And it will say Student Pair Code. And you can add as many student pair codes as children you have in your family in our district. And you'll just click plus student, and then you'll be paired with that student as well. All the children in your school, in your family that go to our district will be listed down here below students being observed. Now let me show you a couple of things what that looks like. First of all, I'm going to go to a school's website. So here's John Malcolm Elementary website. If we scroll down, we'll notice a couple of things. One, we have a Canvas icon. This Canvas icon is on every school's website. And you will click Login and Support. Once you do this, you'll come to this page. There will be a login for your child, and there will be a login for you. So there's different ones. The students will log in differently than parents. So for you, to get your student in first, you will click here and they will log in. After they log in and you get that pairing code, then you will come back here and click on here. And this will appear. And again, you will click right up here on the right-hand corner where it says Parent of a Canvas User, click here for an account. And this text box will appear. You'll type in your name, your email, create a password, re-enter your password, and paste that student pairing code like I told you before, and click Start Participating. And it's just that simple. And then again, if you have more than one child in our district, have your children log into their account, get the pairing code from their settings, and add another student in your account. For more information on this, if you go to our district website, we have a reopening website. And if you click down and go down below, everything you need to know about Canvas will be on this website. And there's 2 videos, one in English and one in Spanish. And I will also be linking this Google slide presentation there as well, because on the next page, I have several resources for you and how to help you with Canvas. Here is the student Capo Unified Student homepage that I was telling you about before, where students can click to log into their Canvas account. So they can click here. Notice it says coming soon, because we're just not there yet. We're still waiting for all of our schedules to be uploaded. They will click there to log into Canvas for their first time. Again, using that same username and password that they're used to using. And again, if you're not sure of it, let's say you're an incoming kindergartner, you would go to your parent portal to find their username and their 7-digit ID. And then just remember to always add that A at the end of the ID. Or they can click in Clever, sign into Clever, and they can log into Canvas that way as well. So again, this is their Capo Unified Student homepage. Students that have been previously in our district should be very familiar with this page. Now I want to show you an example of what it looks like inside of our Canvas homepage. So right now I'm in a 4th grade class, and most of our elementary courses are going to look very similar. They were all built over the summer. And you see on the left-hand side, we have some icons that I want to share with you. The first one is just your dashboard, and this will be where you go to see all of your child's different courses. So you would click there and you would see if you had a third grader, there would be a third grade tile. If you had a fourth grader, again, if you have a secondary student, you would have a tile for each subject. Then you have the courses button. So you can click there and you would be able to see all the courses that your children are enrolled in. There's also a calendar. So you can pull up the calendar. And what's nice about the calendar is you can have both or all of your children clicked here, and you would be able to see all of their assignments for the month or the week all in one place instead of wondering where all their assignments are. So all of your children's assignments will be on one calendar for you to help keep track. You'll notice also an inbox, and this is where I'm in student view, so I can't click there, but you can email your child's teachers if you click on the inbox. It's very much like it is email, but it's through Canvas. And then there's a support button, and there you will see guidelines for parents from Canvas that are available to you, and also support that we put there for you as well. Okay, so when I click on the fourth grade master course that your child will have, a couple of things I want to show you on this home page. So I know I'm on the home page because this line is right next to here and it says home. On this side are a couple links that we have for our students to click on to get to different parts of their course. Modules is where students will go to find all of their lessons, okay? If a teacher has them collaborating with a different group, they may go there. We're going to skip over Office 365. Their Google Drive is linked right here. Clever is linked right here. We may use badges with students. It's just kind of like an award system. McGraw-Hill, this is for our elementary students, and this is just another app that we've added. But over here on the right side, you'll see this to do. And this is where you will see, and your child will see, what is due for this week. So everything will be listed right here. So they won't have to navigate inside, and they will be able to click on whatever they see is listed here for them to do. Again, you can look at this course calendar right here. And if there are any notifications that your teacher has given to your child, it will be listed here as well. And then I scroll down a little bit and we see these 6 buttons. And the weekly overview will be just that. There will be a learn button, and this will be the same as, this will take us to all of our subjects. And then we'll have art, music, and movement, social emotional learning, and some read alouds from the librarians. So I'm going to click on learn, just so you can see what that looks like. The subjects will come up. Now, we did prepare our subjects for different languages. So if you have English, you'll click on that one. If you are in a Spanish immersion course, you'll click there. If you're in the Mandarin immersion course for elementary, you click there. And then of course we have history, social science, science, math, and digital citizenship as well. So once they click inside of a course, a subject, sorry, this is what a module would look like. But I don't want this to scare you because the students will not see everything that I'm seeing here. This is a teacher view. And the teachers will publish what they want their child to do, their students to do. So it's simply a matter of just clicking and unclicking. So the student may only see 1 or 2 things listed, and that's what they would know to click on to get to. So it's just a matter of clicking on those, and it will open up to a new page of what they have for them to do. Okay, so an example of this is this essential question. And then the teacher would have them answer this question based on what is written here. And I want you to know that we put all the directions inside of Pages. So if you look over here, we see Pages is highlighted because Immersive Reader lives on Pages. And what's nice about Immersive Reader is it will read it to your students, to your children. So if I click on that and I say start reading from here, it will, and I click right here.
In this unit, the goal is to gain a deeper understanding of how government can influence the way we live.
Okay, so I can have it read to the student. I can choose a female or a male voice. I can slow it down or speed the voice up. I can even change the language if I want to. I can come over here and say, let's have it read to us in Spanish. The whole document.
En esta unidad, el objetivo es obtener una comprensión más profunda.
Okay, so that's a nice feature that we have. I'm just going to turn it back to English so that I can read it. And another thing that is available in the Immersive Reader is something called a picture dictionary. So if I click on any word, it will pull up a little picture dictionary and
Government.
And it will say the word for me as well. I can also change the background color. So if I want to change the background color, and that's easier on my eyes, I can do that as well. I can change the text size. So if I have trouble seeing, I can change the size to make it bigger for me to be able to read. So that is why when we created content inside of Canvas, we put all of the directions on Pages because Immersive Reader lives inside of Pages. And we just wanted to make sure that that was available. You'll notice over here that we have lots of different things available, but these will not all be available for the students to see. As you can see, I'm in teacher mode right now, and we can see an eye with a line through it, which means the students will not, this will not be visible to the students. So it kind of cleans up the page so they won't have access to everything. The teachers have added a lot of information in here, and sometimes they'll add links. So this says revisiting the essential question, click on the image below to participate in a discussion about this week's essential question. And the essential question was, how does the government influence people's lives? And so we click on that and it takes us to the assignment. And here I see that the teacher has added some discussion prompts to help them. And the student would just click right here and click reply and be able to answer right here inside of this text box. Okay, so it makes it real easy. We just stay inside of Canvas and respond, and it's real easy for the student to respond and easy for the teacher to see how the student has responded. I'm going to go back to the home page. Another thing that we have added is we have added art and music. Whoops, I do not have that published yet, so just show you that. We have art and music for our students as well. So that will be possible for the student to do during enrichment. Again, I just want to make it clear that to log in, you will be able to go to any school website. And if you just go to the home page, you'll see the Canvas icon for logging in. You'll click there. And students will click here first, and they will log in using their username and password that they use for everything at school as well. And then after they log in and they get that pairing code, then you will log in here. And it will bring up this, and you'll click here, and you'll put your name, your email, you'll create a password, you'll re-enter the password, and you will paste that pairing code, and then click Start Participating. Right now, all of our schedules are not inside of Canvas, so students and parents cannot log in just yet. We know you're anxious, and we are too. We're very excited to get the year started. to get everything into Canvas, we need all the schedules uploaded from all the schools. And so once that's done, then you'll be able to log in, and so will your child. We're hoping that will happen very soon. And I know we ended a little quick. Let me just think of anything else that I'm missing. Let me see. Just want to go to the dashboard. Now my dashboard is quite cluttered. I have quite a few courses on it, but this is what your dashboard will look like. Over here, you'll see your to-do list as well for your child or your children. So you'll kind of see their to-do list right here. And again, you can click right inside there and get to it. You'll see what's coming up for the next week. You'll be able to see that. And that's about it. It's a pretty self-explanatory website once you get inside. And we hope that you have found this helpful. And if you have any questions, please reach out to your school site administrator. And again, students can log in using this Canvas login once we have all school sites schedules in to our Canvas platform. And again, I will be adding this Google slide presentation to the reopening website on our capousd.org school site, because it does have quite a few great links here that will help you with adding the app to your phone. How to do pairing codes is there as well. So this will be added to the reopening website as well. I want to thank you for coming. I hope this was very informative for you. I appreciate you being here, and have a good night.